Do you want to start fixing electronic parts by yourself? Like phones and power bank? Or you want to make some cool crafts? Like this. Actually this is not a very cool craft, but you know, I'm gonna explain it in another video. Well, you're in the right place. Hi, this is Parham and we are going to start a journey to become a self-studied mechatronics or electronics. Actually, I'm starting from zero and the target is to grow together to the high level of electronic and mechatronics and invent something useful like this. Actually, this is a bit silly, but I used it. I'm gonna tell you what is this. Forget about it. So for that, we need some tools and special equipments to start the journey. I've got the least priced tools. You don't need to have it all already. You know, actually, you know, this is not all I have to show you in this video. For example, I've got this 40-volt soldering iron instead of a stationary one that you can change the volt and temperature on the tip. Actually, that's better, definitely that's better, but it's a video about less priced objects that we need to start what we like to do. Okay, let's start from the beginning. First and most important thing is to have a workspace. After that, at least you want to know what you want to do about, and like me, I've got an introduction of mechatronics, and this shows me what elements I should know about this subject that I'm working on. If you have to work on electronic parts, so you gonna need a power supply. After that, you're gonna need more lights in the space. So if you wanna work on boards or something that you need to focus on, you need enough light to see everything. It's time for hand tools. Bradle, stripper, and this is the lowest priced strippers in the world. I'm gonna test it one day and make a video of it and to see is it useful or not. Flush cutter, you know how it works, and nose needle, that's come handy. There goes the tweezers. You're gonna need tweezers to pick on some SMDs and very little subjects on the something board or anything. These are very useful, and best thing ever that I have bought is this, my magic box. I'm gonna tell you, this is my best buying entire life. This is a hand tool that all of us need to have in our house. So it is a screwdriver that you can fit any of these screws, and it even have a magnet. You can increase the length of it. It's perfect. I'm gonna use it all the time. I'm gonna show you that it is very, very, very useful. Okay. Have you heard about multimeters? Well, I've got the cheapest one. Well, it works fine. It shows me DC, AC, and the most important thing that I like most is the beepers that shows you if an element is working fine or not. It shows you by beep. I'm gonna test it later.
A few moments later.
Of course, we need the soldering iron and his packs for this journey. These are the packs. I'm gonna show you what are these. And about this, I got this 40-volt soldering iron, and you better have a stationary soldering iron because you can change the heat and the voltage. I'm gonna say that's because some boards, assembly boards, need more heat or less heat. I'm gonna show you what's the stationary iron, stationary soldering iron, and if you have the money, you better get these. Okay. Next one is a holder vest. You need it because you don't want to burn the house down. Gonna know somewhere to stick your soldering iron. And after that, you're gonna need this fireproof sponge to clean the tip of the soldering iron. You need to keep it clean so it works longer for you. Of course, you're gonna need tinned lead and fluxes for this. Flux and tinned lead. And after that, we're gonna need a desoldering suction tool. This is for desoldering. And another desoldering tool is a desoldering wire that you can use it. I don't know how it is shown right now, but I think it's good to see this. After all these, we definitely need something to show our boards better. Yeah, you don't need to focus all the time on the stuff you're working on. For example, you want to read something, you can read it easily. Exactly, that is not for reading, that's for the boards and stuff like that. Or you can oh god, I'm gonna assemble it. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. We finally finished it, and you can use it even for soldering to wires. It is hard to hold the wires and solder at the same time, so you can use these to solder easier. So make sure you have one of these, because these are very useful. For cleaning the environment of the board, you're gonna need some stuff like brushes. You're gonna need brushes to clean and have a clean work, and you can fill it with alcohols to spray and for cleaning. I heard it is useful for cleaning the, what was that? Oh my god. It is useful for cleaning the boards, and I'm gonna say you're gonna need this. Actually, you don't need the needle, so this is useful for what? I'm gonna tell you. You can use it to hold some fluxes into it and use it easily. Use flux easily. So keep it that mind. I forgot about this. This is cotton swabs for cleaning. These are useful too. And after this, I'm gonna tell you, these are more magic box. You can use it to store your little things in it, and you never lost them. For example, this is the best one. I 100% suggest you that if you want to work on small things, you're gonna need this. You're definitely gonna need this. And these are cool storage too. You don't need to have these, but if you're working on a bigger objects, these are good, and these are for pills, more useful for pills, but this is useful too. But after all, this is something else. Slow, man, slow. Okay. Last but not least, I have to say that do not try this at home unless you have enough information about the subject that you're working on. You have to know what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. And I've got to say that do not throw anything. Yeah, like I said, anything. Because you can even fix a broken power bank with a little effort. You just can, because you know how to do it. First of all, you need to know how, then do not throw away your stuff. Before we sign off, thanks for being a part of our journey. And remember, creativity knows no bounds. Stay creative and take care. Peace.
Don't be scared, wake up. Don't wait up for